We have one of those individual stories right now. We brought you this a couple weeks ago, and now we're very happy to say that we have the girl in question. Jimena Arias Cristobal has become one of the faces of President Trump's immigration crackdown. We told you her story. She's a 19-year-old Georgia college student who was mistakenly pulled over for a mistaken traffic violation. Then she was detained by ICE officials. She has been in the U.S. since she was 4 years old when her family crossed the border from Mexico illegally. She spent 16 days in custody in detainment before she was finally released on bond last week. And though she was released from detention, she still faces potential deportation to Mexico. Jimena Arias Cristobal joins me now. Jimena, thank you very much for being here. I love seeing that smile. I love that. That makes me so happy to see you smiling. How are you?
I'm good. A little bit tired and still trying to process everything, but overall I'm good.
I like the welcome home balloons behind you. Not to bring you back to a darker space, but I'd love to hear what it was like in that detention center.
It was very hard because they treat us more like we're in a prison rather than a detention center. So I think they deprive us of a lot of our rights that we need to have in the detention center.
Who was in there with you?
A lot of innocent people that are in the same boat as me or in worse situations.
Tell me about some of them.
One of them is this lady that means a lot to me. She isn't much older. She's around 20, 21, and she was pregnant. And she had severe pain, so they would give her medicine, and it didn't really help. But later on, her baby died, and then they took her into a concrete room for observation, and she would sleep on a mat on the floor. And after a couple days of her baby still being inside of her while it was dead, they took her to the hospital because she was bleeding out, and they finally got her proper professional attention. And then she was only there for a couple of days, maybe a week at most, and then they took her back to the detention center. And I just think it's very, very inhumane that they made her wait to get professional care, and now she's back in the detention center without being able to really contact her family while she was going through that. And now she's facing deportation to Mexico, where she has no family members.
So she told you she was pregnant, she lost the baby, and she was made to sleep on a mat in a concrete room?
Yes.
That was rough. That is rough. And she's still in detention.
She still is. I believe she's going to be 3 months here in a couple of days.
Wow.
That she's been in. Yeah.
You talk about feeling like you weren't treated properly, like you didn't have rights. There are people in this country who would say, why should you have rights? You're not here legally. What do you say to them?
I'd say that even though I don't have the proper documentation as well as a lot of the people in there, it doesn't matter at that point because they're depriving us of our human rights, and everybody is allowed their human rights. You've
been here since you were 4. Have you ever considered yourself anything other than American?
I haven't. I consider myself Mexican because I love my heritage, but I am an American because I grew up here since a very young age. All I know is the United States, my customs, my friends, my way of thinking is much like an American.
Are you still facing deportation?
Yes, I am. Being out on bond doesn't mean I'm free to live in the United States. Being out on bond means you have an order of deportation, but you have time to figure out if you can stay in the country legally.
So what are you doing right now to try to stay?
Right now, my attorney, Dustin Baxter, he is waiting to see what happens with the investigation, with the whole situation that happened on May 5th with the cop pulling over the wrong vehicle. And if everything goes the way we want it to go, then I'll be able to apply for a U visa. And if that's not a possibility, then I'll just hook on to my dad, and whatever happens to him will happen to me.
Yeah, because he was also in detention and is now out on bond as well. I know you
Yes.
have a message to the officer who pulled you over.
Yes, I do want to start off by saying that a couple days ago at the press conference, I said I forgave the officer, and a lot of people took that the wrong way and said that I don't have anything to forgive him for. But I want to clarify and say that I forgive him for pulling over the wrong vehicle, not that he put me in jail, because I get he was doing his job once he found out I was driving without a valid license. That's what I want to clarify, that I understand he was doing his job and I don't need to forgive that. I'm just forgiving the part that he pulled over the wrong vehicle. And that's what I would want to say, that he did do his job, and my respect to him for doing what the law says.
Jimena, thank you for joining us. Please say hello to your father for us. We had him on last week as well. He was very worried about you. It's really good to have you, and I'm just so happy to see that smile on your face. It's a sight for sore eyes. Jimena, thank you.
It was nice talking to you.